everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today we are doing another Crumbl cookie taste test. I'm going to post this video as soon as I can. We were running around all day today, and this video is going to be like a bonus video this week because it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and I volunteered to bring in a sweet treat on Wednesday. So I'm getting the cookies today on Tuesday. I will drop off cookies really early to Olivia's first grade teacher, and it will be really nice. But because I was doing a sweet treat, I thought I was gonna get some more Crumbl cookies. I was just talking to Johnny in the kitchen before I came in here to film this, and I was like, you know, this is like my ultimate favorite sweet treat. I love that all of them change every week. I love that it's like perfectly underbaked and not super crispy around the edges, and I think as far as like my perfect sweet treat, this is it. Like the perfect underbaked type cookie that's nice and soft and like doughy, and I just love it so much. So he's like, are you really gonna go there every week? Because I think now this is like the third week in a row that I've gone, and I'm like, it depends on how good the cookies look if I'm gonna go every week or not. But I just absolutely love them, cannot get enough. And this week there are 5 new flavors. They did, I was gonna say discontinue, but not discontinue. They did take the regular pink sugar cookie off of the weekly schedule. So the deal is they have 6 cookies every week, and 2 of them used to be the same 2 cookies, the milk chocolate chip cookie and then the pink sugar cookie. So they decided the pink sugar cookie was gonna just turn into the rotation, so it will come back every so often with the like 100+ flavors of cookies that they offer. And the milk chocolate chip is gonna stay on the menu, so every week 5 new cookies come out, and they might be repeats, they might be brand new flavors, and I'm just addicted, guys. Now I stocked the app on Sunday night to decide if I'm gonna go get some cookies. And this week I knew I was because of Teacher Appreciation. So all that to say, I have 5 new flavors of cookies and then the 1 milk chocolate chip cookie. So I'm not gonna try that one, I saved that one for the girls. And that's what I did last week too. So here are the beautiful cookies. We're gonna walk through the names. I'm gonna be looking down because I have the app pulled up. So we've got the milk chocolate chip, the pink velvet cookie here. Then the next one is the Hazelnut Mudslide Nutella cookie. You can see it's got little hazelnuts all around the edges, and we saw them when they were cooking some of these. They look like little dough pucks, and they rolled the edges in the hazelnuts, and it was really pretty just without the stuff on the top. And then this one is called the Mango Frozen Yogurt. So it's gonna be like mangoes and cream, and I'm not sure how I feel about that one. The passion fruit one last week was just a miss for me, but I happen to really like dried mango. The kids and I both like snack on dried mango, so that one should be okay. And then this one's called Mom's Recipe, which I will read the descriptions off for you guys, but this one's like a bunch of different stuff, and it has little salt flakes on the top, so I think I'm gonna really like that one. And the one I was most excited about is the lemon glaze. I absolutely love lemon cookies, and this one looks spectacular. So I'm gonna dive into these cookies and taste test them with you. Okay, I will leave the name of their YouTube handle, but it's actually from Jen and Drew, but they have a different channel name. But they assumed that I was going to be doing these every week, and I would love to. Like if I get enough views on this, I totally can maintain that. But you know, this box of cookies are like 20 something bucks, and I'm not gonna eat 6 cookies every week. So I'm hoping that they won't have flavors that totally draw me in. It's in Austin, but it's not super duper close to us, so Stella and I trek over there to get the cookies. So I may do these every so many weeks when I have enough flavors that I really want to try, or I may do this like weekly for a while until I get burnt out on it. But I'm like, I've got fitness goals, I've got plans, I'm trying to track protein intake and things, so I probably won't be going every single week. It just happened to be like a few weeks in a row now because it's new and sparkly and shiny and exciting. So anyway, thank you for your comment. I love when you guys leave me comments, and I would love to know again this week, what cookie looks to be your favorite and what cookies do you think you would totally pass upon? So I'm going to go ahead and just set this in my lap. I will be looking down and reading stuff off of my phone when we're doing the cookie taste test. So I already talked about the milk chocolate chip pretty much in detail last week, but I'm gonna just reiterate it. It's milk chocolate chips instead of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and that's what kind of ruins it for me. It's a little bit too sweet because of the milk chocolate chips, and I am a dark chocolate girl, so I want those semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I would love even like super duper dark chocolate mixed in there. So that is a pass cookie for me. I will eat it, like I'm not gonna let it go to waste, but my kids will devour that, and that'll be their dessert for the next couple days. And they'll be happy. So I get that one specifically for them. And then I'm gonna move on to the one I am most excited about, which is the lemon glaze. And it says it is a cookie that is served warm. Some of them are served chilled and some of them are served warm. So this one says, lovely layers of luscious lemon from the cookie to the glaze to a fresh lemon slice. And I'm gonna be peeling that fresh lemon slice off the top. I like lemon, but I don't want lemon in my mouth, okay? So here we go. I already went ahead and took that off the top. I should have showed you guys before that. There's what the cookie looks like. We're gonna break it. Oh, it's like super soft. I love them. I love their cookies. There's what it looks. It's just glazed on top and it's just a lemon cookie with lemon glaze. I'm gonna go for it. So good. All right. I'm not gonna share this one very much. Absolutely one of my absolute top fave cookies of all time. So good. It's just like a lemony sugar cookie. So good. Like 10 out of 10 for this one, 11 out of 10 for this one. If you like lemon or lemon cookies, this is your jam. This is so good. So I'm gonna take another little nibble. I don't want to get too full because I just ate lunch and this is dessert. I'm trying to take reasonable bites because each one of these cookies is like 500 calories. By the way, I said this in my last video, but these cookies are supposed to be 5 servings each, which I don't think that's very accurate. We usually get like 3 to 4 servings out of each cookie because they are big. They are big, sweet cookies. So the lemon cookie is 430 calories for the whole cookie. And then we're gonna move on. Since I'm feeling the fruit love, I'm gonna try the mango frozen yogurt. So it says a smooth mix of flavors including mango and vanilla yogurt frosting. So should be interesting. And this one is served chilled, and by the time we drove around, none of them are like chilled or warm. They're just kind of room temperature. But this one feels super duper soft, so I can see why it would be served chilled because it would firm up a tiny bit more. There's what it looks like. And we're gonna just break off a chunk of this one here. I think this, like the most satisfying part is like breaking it in pieces and watching it like pull apart. Love it. All right, I'm just gonna dive in and I've got icing everywhere. That one's really good too. It's definitely tangy like mango, but it has that sweet, almost cream cheesy type of flavor too. I'm not really tasting yogurt in it, but it is supposed to be like, you know, vanilla frozen yogurt type of thing, but it's really good. It's got just the right amount of mango that it's not super overpowering. And the cookie is really nice and soft. And you guys know, love the soft underbaked cookies. So I'd say that one would be a win. I would give that like a 7 out of 10. It definitely is not among my like top favorite cookies, but I totally would purchase it again and have one. And for that one, I'm gonna try to read the calorie count for you guys because I feel like that's important when you're talking about giant cookies. That one happens to be 480 calories if you eat the entire cookie. Okay, the next one on the list, I'm just gonna go down the list. This is the Mom's Recipe cookie. So I'm gonna hold it up and read it off to you. And this is the one I'm really intrigued by. It reminds me kind of like the Milk Bar compost cookie with lots of various textures and flavors in it. So I'll hold it up and read. Mom's Recipe, a taste from home, a chunky oatmeal cookie packed with semi-sweet chocolate, toffee, and peanut butter chips, all sprinkled with a dash of sea salt. And this is a big whopper. It is 570 calories if you eat the whole thing. So there's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and rip it. And this one is a little bit more firm around the edges like an oatmeal cookie tends to get, but like the inside's super, super gooey and the chocolate's still kind of melty in there. So I'm gonna just take a bite. It looks good. Everything on that sounds good, like toffee, oatmeal, chocolate, peanut butter, sounds good. Oh yeah, and salt, like salt flakes on the top. Oh yeah. I love it. I almost think this oatmeal cookie beats the oatmeal cookie last week because it has the chocolate in it. I'm not a huge fan of the peanut butter chips. I'm getting a little bit of peanut butter flavor, but I really like the toffee. I really like the chocolate and the oatmeal and the texture on this. It's just stupendous. And yeah, I would totally repurchase this one. I would go out of my way to get one of these ones. Yeah, that one's really, really good. I'm impressed with that one. And I was hoping I'd like it because I like the sea salt on the top as well. It gives it a nice taste. And I already said that one is 570 calories. So it's a little bit more because it's got the peanut butter chips and also oatmeal. So those add up as far as calorie count. Next thing we have, I'm gonna go back. This is the Hazelnut Mudslide featuring Nutella. It says a thick chocolate cookie rolled in chopped hazelnuts and smothered with melty hazelnut spread. So here's the deal. I like hazelnuts and hazelnut things like Ferrero Rocher, but I'm not a huge Nutella fan, so this one's gonna be interesting. This is one that I wasn't super duper excited about. They have one that's very similar to this that is a turtle based cookie. So it's got caramel and chocolate and it's rolled, I guess, in pecans. But yeah, I wasn't super thrilled with this one. Although it's beautiful and chocolatey, I'm a little nervous because it's not really just cocoa, it's Nutella, and I'm not a huge fan. So I'm going into this one like trying to keep an open mind, but not sure about the Nutella. All right, and then this one's gonna be messy because it's covered and it's very soft too. But I love all the hazelnuts. There you go, there's what it looks like. Pieces are falling off, so I think I'm gonna bite this piece that's like falling off. This one is very gooey, especially with the Nutella on top. It's almost as like stick in your mouthy as that peanut butter layer in the peanut butter M&M cookie last week. Yeah, so this one's like super underdone and doughy and fudgy, and I love the inside. Not a huge fan of like the top layer that just sticks like on the roof of your mouth. I'm going to take a bite of just the edge piece without the topping on the top. My hands are coated in butter from the cookies, and I feel like I'm wearing it everywhere after that one because it just sticks in your mouth. I think it's really good. It's not one that I would like go out of my way to get again, but if they had it in the store, I totally would buy it again. I just need a glass of water next to me because it really does stick in your mouth really well. I love the chocolate of the cookie. It's really good, and I love the little hazelnuts on the edge. It gives it some really good texture, but I'm just not a fan of that Nutella layer on the top. Honestly, I thought the Nutella was gonna totally ruin it for me, but I can totally get past that part if I have a big glass of water next to me. Let's see, as far as like a 10-point scale, I would give that one like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Not great, my favorite cookie, but also not horrible or anything. So that one's my like meh cookie. Okay, so last but not least, we are going pink cookie. This is called Pink Velvet, so think red velvet. A delightful pink cake batter cookie topped with a layer of cream cheese frosting and pink velvet cookie crumbs. And this one happens to be very pretty. I love any of the ones with the icing layer because they do swirl it just so beautifully with like the piping bag. And this one's another one. Oh no, this one's one that's served warm as well. The mango one was the only one that served chilled this week. We're gonna backtrack for a second. I forgot to tell you guys the Nutella cookie. 620 calories, so that one is the highest calorie count so far. The pink velvet's gonna be high because the cream cheese icing, 590, so still pretty high. So I'm gonna show you guys this one. It's just so pretty because it's pink with the white and the little crumbles on top make it really pretty. And then we're gonna break this one, and this one, again, like they feel just so perfectly baked for me. So soft. And that's one of the appeals. I told Johnny, I was like, these cookies are like crack to me. They're like the perfectly baked cookie. The absolute most perfect sweet I can think of is like a perfectly underbaked cookie. And this just hits all the marks for me, especially like getting to try all the new flavors. You don't have to commit to like a dozen of something. And if I bake a cookie, I have to commit to like 2 dozen of cookies. And it's just like the perfect thing. You can go in, just get a couple of cookies or even just one cookie. We snack on these. This is like our dessert all week. So I really look forward to these indulgences. Anyway, there's what it looks like. We're gonna dive in, get a bite of this one. It's all over my face. All right, this one, I would say like 9 out of 10, possibly even 10 out of 10. It's really good. I was worried because it was a velvet cookie that it might have almond extract, but I'm not tasting almond extract. So there may be like a hint of it in there, but it's not overpowering and it's not very obvious, which is good. And I didn't even think about the crumbles on top are a little bit crunchy, and it just adds this like layer of texture that's really nice. But the cookie is just perfect, guys. These cookies are just so perfect and soft and lovely, and I like the cream cheese icing. I'm always a big fan of cream cheese icing. So that one is definitely high up on my list as well. So let's wipe off the hands and decide here. I'm just gonna rank the 5 new cookies. I'm not gonna rank the milk chocolate chip. So number 1, lemon glaze. Absolutely, 100%. That's my top favorite one. And then I'm gonna go pink velvet. I really, really liked that one. Then I'll go mom's recipe as my number 3, the mango as number 4, and then Nutella as number 5. And I feel like I would totally buy any of them again. I don't have any like cookie buying regrets. Like last week, I knew like the passion fruit one was not it for me. And I was like, oh man, we spent like $4 on this cookie that none of us are gonna really like. But this week, these are all gonna be hits for everybody. I don't know if Johnny will necessarily like the mango, but I know the girls will. And I really liked that one. I was kind of surprised how much I liked that one. So there you go, there's my top ranking. And again, like last week, Johnny's gonna taste test these now and I'll give you guys his ranking as well. So that is it. I hope you guys liked this Crumbl cookie taste test. I really, really like making these videos. It gets me totally giddy, like going to the store, the anticipation of the cookies in the box, and then being able to taste test them here and talk about them with you guys. Like, I'll taste test them again with Johnny, but he will not be as enthusiastic or happy about it as I am. So I'm just glad to be able to like share this with you guys, and I hope you guys find it helpful or entertaining or valuable in some way. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, let me know what cookies sound good to you and which ones you would pass on, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.